You're watching ABC4 Utah's Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. March Madness has hit every level of college basketball, including junior college, and that includes Salt Lake Community College.
That's right. And joining us to talk about the Bruins season is first-year head coach Kyle Taylor. Not a bad first season, coach. 29-4, ranked number 5 in the nation, 12-0 in league play. Needless to say, things have gone well for you in your first season at Slick, huh?
Yeah, it's been a good first year.
Yeah.
So.
It's just good coaching, right?
We have a lot of talent.
Yeah.
So.
Now, Selection Monday is tomorrow. You're going to find out where you're seated in the playoffs. Are you expecting a top 5 seed then in Hutchinson, Kansas?
Yeah, we'll be 3, 4, or 5.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to that, and we'll get a first-round bye with that, which is a big jump.
That's a tough tournament to play in. I mean, Salt Lake Community College has won the national championship twice. Was it 9 and 16? But that's a tough grind.
Yeah, you got to win 5 games in 6 days, or 4 games in 5 days. So you got to be on your game that week.
29-4. What do you think has been the key to your guys' success this year?
I think what people don't realize is how good we are defensively. Yeah. I think with Justice Hill, Christian Papula, and Spencer Johnson, I really think we have the best 3 guards defensively in the country when you put those guys out there as a unit. And we've held teams to 40% from the field and 28 from 3, and you're going to win most of your games when you do that defensively.
A couple of guys you mentioned are familiar names because Johnson's going to BYU. Papula played at Utah, correct?
Yep.
So.
Yeah, we've got a lot of local guys. Asa McCord is from Saratoga Springs, is going to go to Utah Valley next year. Really excited for him. Spencer Johnson, obviously an American Fork guy, is heading to BYU, and then Christian Papula played at the U and played at Lone Peak, and so it's been fun having 3 or 4 guys from the local area.
How tough is it to build a program? It's hard enough at the college level, but you don't have 4 years with these guys. You have 2 at the most. Is it hard to build a program at the community college level?
Most of our guys we get for 1 year. We have a lot of Division I bounce backs. We have 8 D1 transfers on our roster right now, so we just get those guys for 1 year. But it is hard, but when you have the success that Salt Lake's had over the years with what Norm Parrish has done and Todd Phillips, it makes it a lot easier. When you walk recruits in and you got 2 national championship banners hanging in your gym, it's easy. It's a little easier to recruit with that.
Right,
You're not from here. You're from California. You've coached around the country. How tough is it to come in your first year and develop relationships with the D1 coaches here? Your Randy Rays, your Mark Popes, Kraskowiaks. How do you do that? Craig Smith?
Fortunately for me, I was in the Big Sky last year at Idaho State, so
nice.
Obviously knew Weber State and Southern Utah from my time there, and then I was at Utah State with Coach Duryea for a couple years before that. So having some familiarity with the area definitely helped with making the transition here. And like you said, those relationships with the 6 in-state and 7 counting Dixie next year is so pivotal for our success.
So you were at Utah State when Sam Merrill was there. So he's basically responsible for Sam Merrill's success. Congratulations, Coach.
Coaching.
That's just a great coaching.
I would love to
but you
take
did
credit
watch
for
that
him.
game last night. What are your thoughts on your old school there?
Unbelievable. I mean, what Craig Smith's done in 2 years there, winning back-to-back Mountain West Conference titles, and it's fun to see a lot of those guys. I mean, Abel Porter and Justin Bean were walk-ons when we first got there. Obviously, Sam Merrill was a terrific player from the day he stepped in. I don't think any of us as coaches can take much credit for his little sidestep 3 with 2 seconds left last night.
The guy in his face, that was insane.
What's your coaching philosophy? I know you mentioned defense and three-point shot. What do you believe in?
Yeah, I think for me it's sharing the basketball, and for me also I think the biggest thing is recruiting a lot of talent. You're a much better coach when you have really talented players around you. We've got 11 eligible players right now, and all of those guys are terrific talents, and any night any one of those guys can get hot and score 15 or 20, and that's really been critical for us.
Could you play back in the day?
No.
Oh, come on. I don't buy that. I bet you could. Come on.
Where did you play?
Where'd you play?
I did not play in college.
Okay.
I played in high school.
Played in
Growing
high
up in
school.
California, I actually walked on to UCLA, but never ended up playing there.
Okay.
So good experience.
What's it like having the Salt Lake City Stars play in your same gym there? I mean, the Jazz G League affiliate. I bet your guys see those guys a lot, and it kind of gives them a goal that maybe one day they could be in the G League.
No, it's terrific to have pros in your gym every single day. They practice right before us, so they're on the floor right before our guys take the floor. They see them in the training room, they see them in the weight room, so they get to see what it takes to play at the professional level. And those guys in the G League are really talented.
Really
so
good.
it's a good opportunity for our guys who need to grow and get more mature to see, hey, this is my future. Hopefully, if I can figure some things out.
We're going to find out tomorrow who you're playing, what your seed is going to be. Does this team have enough talent to win the national championship?
We do. It'll be hard, obviously, to win 4 games in 5 days, but we definitely are one of the most talented teams in the country. We're 11 deep, and we can throw any of those 11 guys on the court, and I feel confident that they can make plays and make shots and do what we need to do to win a game.
And a well-coached team,
And a well-coached
Yeah,
team.
well-coached
That's
team.
Kyle, good luck. We're fist bumping these days, right?
Yes,
all right.
I'm with that, too.
Go Bruins. All right, we have to step aside for a quick break here on Real Sports Live.
Yeah, but coming up, it's another edition of the highlights and the lowlights, the bloopers and the blunders. It's the best and the worst, so stick around, everybody.